As you are probably aware, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC, has been on a rampage for a while now, coming after some of the biggest crypto exchanges for one reason or the other. Many of us might not have paid too close attention to this, but recent developments tell us that we should because it concerns all of us, including SHIB holders. So make sure to keep watching this video till the end. Disclaimer. So for those who are not aware, the US Securities and Exchange Commission sued Coinbase last month, alleging that Coinbase refused to register as a broker. According to the SEC, every cryptocurrency aside from Bitcoin is a security, which means that any organization offering the transfer of those other cryptocurrencies, including SHIB, has to either register as a broker or delist every crypto aside from Bitcoin. According to Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, they came back to us and they said, "We believe every asset other than Bitcoin is a security." And we said, well, how are you coming to that conclusion? Because that's not our interpretation of the law. And they said, we're not going to explain it to you. You need to delist every asset other than Bitcoin. Those seem like really high stakes, don't you think? I mean, think about it. If Coinbase, one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world, had to delist every single cryptocurrency on its platform aside from Bitcoin, that would significantly impact the crypto industry. In fact, it could even crash the industry, and the CEO of Coinbase understands this. It would be difficult, if not downright impossible, for Coinbase to continue to exist with just Bitcoin. Worse still is the fact that something like this would only set a precedent for other exchanges. Sure, the SEC is asking this of Coinbase now, but if this works, they would definitely request that every crypto exchange delist every crypto aside from Bitcoin or get registered as brokers. And if this happens, we can without a doubt say goodbye to the cryptocurrency market as we know it. Even Bitcoin might not be able to escape that fate. For those who are wondering why these exchanges don't want to just register to be brokers, well, for one, the registration is a long process, as you would expect from anything relating to the government. Plus, the SEC might have some requirements that these exchanges might not be able to meet. But the biggest issue is that with these companies registering to be brokers, they automatically come under the control of the government. If that happens, crypto would lose a big part of what makes it crypto. In addition to that, with the SEC asserting itself over Coinbase in this way, it looks like it has even bigger plans for the crypto market. Remember that over the years, national governments have been looking for ways to get into the crypto space and regulate it. This recent move by the SEC clamping down on crypto exchanges might be a sign that the government is looking to assert more control over the crypto market. Interestingly, the talk about the SEC considering every cryptocurrency aside from Bitcoin securities is kind of a recent development. In the SEC's lawsuit against Coinbase, only 13 cryptocurrencies were listed as securities, and SHIB was not one of them. So it's really anyone's guess why the SEC has seemingly expanded its definition of securities to include every single cryptocurrency that is not Bitcoin. Coinbase and its management seem to recognize all of these implications, which is why they have refused to just roll over and do what the SEC is asking without at least some kind of explanation. Because the SEC refused to explain why all these cryptocurrencies are considered securities, they decided to go to court with the SEC, hoping that the court would make things clear and allow Coinbase to continue to trade all the cryptocurrencies that it currently does. According to Watcher Guru, Armstrong said that, "We really didn't have a choice at that point. Delisting every asset other than Bitcoin, which by the way now is what the law says, would have essentially meant the end of the crypto industry in the US. It kind of made it an easy choice. Let's go to court and find out what the court says." So right now, the fate of the US crypto market is yet undecided. Crypto exchanges and holders everywhere hope that the court rules in favor of the crypto market. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of this video that the SEC's interactions with all of these exchanges is something that we should be paying more attention to because it affects every crypto holder. And at this point, I hope you have begun to see that even as a SHIB holder. After all, SHIB is one of the tokens that the SEC considers a security and is asking Coinbase to delist. However, just so you properly appreciate the weight of what is happening, here is something to consider. Shiba Inu is the most popular altcoin in the United States. That is, SHIB is more popular than Ethereum, which is the second biggest cryptocurrency in the world. CryptoBetting.com carried out a research comparing the search volume data of the top 100 cryptocurrencies by market cap. Bitcoin unsurprisingly came out tops, but Shib was the second, and the searches for Shib were almost twice that of Dogecoin, which was in third place. Now, how does this relate to the issues with the SEC? Well, we can see that Shib is popular in the US, which means that there is a huge potential market there. Right now, the US is not exactly one of Shib's biggest markets, and that's because the US market is way too tricky and strict for cryptocurrencies. There are too many hoops that a person has to jump through to be able to hold and exchange cryptocurrencies. However, the fact that hundreds of thousands of people continue to search for the token has to mean that people are interested. They just need a conducive space to spread their wings and really get into the token. But with the SEC now saying that Shib is a security, this could put a huge damper on things. No crypto exchange wants to trade securities because it means that they have to register to be brokers. At the end of the day, it would be in Shiba Inu's best interest for the court to rule in favor of Coinbase and the wider crypto market, especially if Shiba Inu hopes to establish its presence in the US. There's nothing that the Shiba Inu dev team can do about this though. We'll just have to wait and see how things turn out. If you found this really valuable, please drop a comment and share this video with friends. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, thus helping me to keep increasing the quality of the videos. Meanwhile, the Shiba Inu dev team has been working hard at the things that it can control. For one, Shibarium, the project's Layer 2 blockchain, is set to be launched in August. Platform will be launched with much pomp and pageantry at the Blockchain Futurist Conference in Toronto, Canada. But what Shib holders really want is for the platform to do what it is created to do. Granted, the test platform PuppyNet has been doing really well, completing transactions quickly and accepting millions of wallets. However, what Shib holders are really hoping for is that all of this would translate into price pumps for the Shib token. It's been months since Shib added a zero and it has only continued to drop that zero since then. Shibarium is really needed to turn this situation around. Thankfully, there seems to be a plan. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 Shib. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below #ShibaInu. Good luck! In addition to Shibarium performing well, which should be enough to attract more people to Shiba Inu, the platform has been designed with a burning mechanism. Because burning Shib would reduce the circulating amount of the token, thereby increasing the value of the token, the hope is that Shibarium would burn enough to force Shib into a bullish run. All of that still seems a couple of months away though. We can't expect Shibarium to burn things around immediately when it is launched. For now, we can only look forward to the launch of Shibarium and hope that the launch is successful. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.